Hey, what's up, people? Piz out here, and today I want to talk to you guys about the newly released horror, thriller, slasher, You're Next. And You're Next is a very simple premise that we see very often in films. A group of people at a very secluded location being stalked and killed by unknown assailants. In this case, it is masked assailants, machete wielding, axe wielding, crossbow wielding, and the point is to just basically survive the night. And about halfway through You're Next, I thought to myself, this is like The Strangers meets Home Alone. A less classy version of The Strangers meets a less funny, less heartwarming version of Home Alone. It is a slasher movie. It's a body count movie. There's a huge cast. They're like dialogue, no. Character development, no. Even establishing likable characters in the film, forget about it. It's a body count movie. Let's let the bodies start dropping. I mean, literally from moment one, you're just, it's gonzo slasher movie almost. I mean, there are no likable characters in the film. There are no characters in the film that you care really one iota about, except maybe one, the survivor girl. It's a body count movie. It's bloody, it's graphic, it's very violent, and if that sounds like your kind of movie, you're gonna dig You're Next. I call it a less classy version of The Strangers because basically it's the exact same premise as The Strangers. Instead of two people being stalked, we've got a whole big family of people along with their respective girlfriends, boyfriends, husbands, wives, all dropping like flies. And like I said, any kind of character development, any kind of meaningful dialogue, anything like that, just totally pushed right out of the way for the good old, with the bloody, gory kill. And not that I'm condemning the film for that. The movie overall was fairly entertaining. I mean, it was a pretty quick 90 minutes. Lots of blood, lots of gore, lots of people getting hacked to pieces. A lot of fun from that perspective. Is it a movie that we haven't seen a million times before? No. Is it a movie that we haven't seen done significantly better? No. It's just one of those movies that, you're going to watch. You're probably going to enjoy if you're into this kind of horror movie. You're probably going to enjoy it for what it is, and then you're going to walk out of the theater and you're probably going to forget all of it. It's not the kind of movie I think I'd ever really consider watching again or or owning in any format. It's the kind of movie that it is what it is, and the filmmakers know it is what it is. They're not out to break any kind of new ground as far as filmmaking is concerned. It's a body count movie, and you get a big body count, and you get bodies. You get bodies mutilated in all sorts of interesting ways. They try and throw a twist at you there at the end, which really, who cares? There's another twist toward the very end. Who really cares? Again, body count movie. If you like body count movies, you're probably gonna like You're Next. If you weren't a fan of The Strangers, if you thought it was too slow or too talky or whatever, You're Next is right up your alley as well. Even the title, You're Next. I mean, it doesn't even really. I don't know. It doesn't really even make sense. A lot of the movie, kind of, when you think about it, really doesn't make sense. There's one part where I almost asked myself this out loud. I was like, why do you care about leaving blood DNA evidence at the scene of the crime when you clearly don't care about leaving fingerprint evidence everywhere, all over the scene of the crime? So, I don't know. It just, it is what it is. You're Next. Body count movie. Bloody, gory, graphic, violent. If that's your kind of thing, you're probably going to dig it. For me, decent time waster. I'll give it a moderate recommendation. I'll give it 2.5 stars out of 5. Again, nothing we haven't seen before, but worth a matinee, I'd say. Worth a matinee. If you can get a cheap matinee, yeah, go for it. Definitely a Redbox rental, $1.27. Can't beat that. But again, You know, nothing special here. Nothing special here. But that was my review of You're Next. And until next time, you guys take it easy.